It's very humbling, and then sometimes it's very nervous feeling. So then there's that sense of pressure, and there's that sense of they've done everything they can do, they haven't got anywhere, so now they called you to come get them.
Flight time is 18:15, Lifeflight overhead.
They've called you for the sickest of the sick. You got to be on your A game to be able to take care of this. It does get stressful. Blades running, you're worried about the safety, you're worried about the scenes, you got to take care of the patient. So I mean, there can be some distractions, but and that's why there's two of us, and we can teamwork on it and take care of it.
I never know what I'm going to get. I still get surprised by things that I've never seen before, because you just can't possibly prepare for every situation. There's always going to be something I haven't seen yet. Patients that are just so badly broken that you just wonder how they can even be hanging on to you and get them to the hospital. When I'm picking up an elderly person at a hospital and there's someone my own age who tells me, take very good care of my mother, that one gets me. This is what I know. This is what I was born to do. The patient and the family are putting their trust in me and my crew members to do the best we can and to know what we're doing.
126/81 class. It's very rewarding when you do something good, and just being able to help people and see people in the sickest of the sick. It's very rewarding.
I may not remember this patient or everything that happens to them. This is an event that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. It's going to be one of the most important or worst things that ever happened to them.
So this is the helicopter that came and got you that day, Mr. Ray. Crew had you on that stretcher right over there.
It's just emotional because you think of, you know, without something like this, you may not be here.
This is the first time Billy Ray is seeing the helicopter he barely remembers being aboard. 1 year ago, Ray was running errands. At 80 years old, he was active, often working on his farm alone. He spent years running marathons all over the world. Then July 2nd, 2012, he became one of the 700,000 people every year who have a heart attack. It happened as he was getting a tire repaired.
Two of the fellows, I believe, in the tire shop saw me fall and immediately started CPR.
Ray, who doesn't live far from the Lifeflight base in Tullahoma, is used to seeing the helicopter take off almost daily. But on this day, he would be a passenger, and his wife, who was at home, would hear the chopper.
That particular day, my wife had remarked to a friend of hers, they were having coffee, and said that, well, there goes someone else to Nashville.
By ground, Ray's trip to Nashville may have taken about an hour and a half to get there, but with Lifeflight, the trip was just 32 minutes. According to nurses, doctors want there to be no more than 90 minutes between a heart attack and intervention if possible. It's a golden window that Lifeflight helps people in crisis make it through. Ray had 4 stents placed in his heart and has recovered remarkably. He is even back to work on his farm. He knows if Lifeflight had not been there, this anniversary could be a very different one for his family.
If it had happened an hour later, I would have been back on the farm by myself.
There's never a good time to have a heart attack, but Ray feels lucky. When he had his, everyone was in the right place at the right time. In Tullahoma, Joseph Pleasant, Nashville's News 2.